let's explore some of my personal least favorite celebrity transformations this year. These stars attempted to combat the signs of aging with their procedures but removed their unique special features in the process. First, Cher. Cher has indulged in procedures for many years and was once lauded as an ageless vampire. When I showed a friend the following photo of Cher in her iconic 1970s days to communicate the style from this era that I love, I was asked who that was in the photo because of the drastic change. People always claimed that Cher was youthful and defying time, similarly to Madonna, who was once categorized as a beauty icon and then unexpectedly went downhill. Cher was gorgeous in the 1970s, and her contralto female voice impressed many fans. Many famous singers are in the contralto category, such as Adele or Lady Gaga, but it is a vocal type that rarely occurs in nature. Cher was sporting a fit, hard body with abs before it was popular to do so. She is a very exotic woman, partly Cherokee, Irish, and Armenian ancestry, which might contribute to her slim ectomorph body type genetics. This so-called in-between phase that Cher had during the clip shown shows us what she may have looked like if she did not continue getting plastic surgeries. I view Cher as similar to Joan Rivers in that she must have been unsatisfied with her unique look in order to want to change it. Progressively, her surgeries have become less realistic looking as her skin has naturally aged and scar tissue has accumulated. These procedures to me do not help Cher look any younger or combat any signs of aging, and I am left with an eerie feeling looking at her face as it becomes less natural. Despite this, I admire Cher's ability to reinvent herself and stay relevant throughout the eras. Her Y2K, early 2000s period was quite a substantial change in style, musically and artistically, and her song Believe is one of the most catchy tunes of all time. Cher has one of the most beautiful and powerful voices that we have ever seen. She is an incredibly unique and amazing woman. It also gives me some hope that she could stay relevant and people are interested in women at her age over such a long period of time, because I believe that women do not cease being valuable and being talented as they age. And I think we should have a movement that's called Sexy at 60, because we have people that are amazing at any age. Next, Kelly Osbourne, and a special shout out to her mother Sharon, who have both become enmeshed with the Ozempic craze. These two ladies have lost the structure of their face with the mass lost from Ozempic. It's unfortunate that many diabetics could not obtain their Ozempic because of a shortage from the fanatical weight loss enthusiasts looking for this quick fix. The use of insulin or diabetic-like medications is a dangerous practice that is found in the extreme sport of bodybuilding.
Why not do it through something that isn't as boring as working out? People hate on it because they want to do it. And the people who hate on the most, the people who are secretly doing it or pissed off that they can't afford it.
Bodybuilding is notorious for taking people young, before their time, with unusual heart conditions or other outrageous events, and insulin is one of the medications that these athletes will use despite knowing the risks that come with it. One such event was a bodybuilder who collapsed backstage at a show and could not be revived within the last few years. Bodybuilders age prematurely and they will lose their youth. Therefore, their technique should not be used, and it's not healthy or realistic. It is an extreme sport, as I mentioned. Mark Plummer is an individual that has dived deep into bodybuilding and appears to be much older than his age, with extreme anabolic-induced acne and other issues. Kelly Osbourne has a unique style and talent that stands out from her famous father, with hits such as One Word, which was remixed into a banger track. Has come under fire for some of her comments stating that people are too poor to afford Ozempic, and comments about Latinx people cleaning toilets, which other people saw as demeaning and condescending and a bratty type of attitude that they really didn't like, and she's been getting negative press for the last year for her various comments. Her and her mother say that they're both misunderstood and that they don't harbor any ill will or hatred in their hearts for other people. Lastly, we have Pamela Anderson, who I found photos of in 2015, where she looked more like herself and the Pam that we know. It seems that Pamela Anderson, once a beauty queen and Playboy legend, had a massive overhaul, then decided to make a statement by stopping wearing makeup at events. She appears to have had, at the minimum, brow and eyelid surgery to give her a more awake type of look for facial rejuvenation. A video of her from Vogue earlier this year shows the stark contrast between just a year ago and recent procedures. I'm very curious what you guys think about this difference in her appearance. This is what she looks like after her surgeries, and while there are clear signs of aging, such as loss of collagen and elastin, likely from reaching menopause, and discoloration of the front teeth, which happens to older people, particularly if they have a more transparent teeth shade naturally, these traits are not enough to warrant a change to look like a completely different person. I question if she was aiming to look so drastically different, or if the aesthetic choices of the doctors simply did not fit her facial features. This is on my list of worst because I see a loss of the unique features that once made Pamela Anderson one of the most desired women in the 90s. I'm very curious what you guys think, as these are just my own personal least favorites. Let me know which celebrity transformations you hated the most this year and why. We already went over Kylie and Ariana Grande, and I couldn't really think of any others, but I'm very curious if there's any that I'm missing. Madonna was another one that I was very torn on doing, but I decided not to. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say. Bye, guys.